Okay, so now let's take it across languages. Now, we all know that British English and American English is very different in many ways. Sometimes we take it for granted, like homely. If you call somebody homely in Great Britain, that means homey. You're not being insulted, right? If you want to knock somebody up in Great Britain, you're not going to have a sexual relationship with them. You're just going to call on them. If you table an issue here in the United States, when we table something, we'll postpone it. When you table an issue in Great Britain, we're going to discuss it now. Okay, so what's the relevance of this? I was working with an immigrant from Pakistan, working on her resume, and I pointed out to her, you know, on your resume, there really you're not being consistent with the placement of your periods. And there was silence. So already I knew when there's silence, this is usually an indication that she's not comfortable with my saying this. Now, all of a sudden, you all know what kind of English is taught in Pakistan? British English. And how do you say period? Full stop. So basically, she didn't want to offend me by saying, gee, you know, I don't understand you. She didn't want to offend herself by saying, I don't understand. Finally, we got to it, and I started to say, okay, full stop. When I told this student, when I told this story to a religious Egyptian gentleman, he said, Joe, you got it all wrong. She didn't want to talk about periods because she thought you were talking about the menstrual cycle. Different association, different pond. No wonder we're having difficulty communicating with each other.